So what are phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs are combinations of verbs and prepositions, and they create new meanings. There are different types of phrasal verbs. Verbs that can take objects, like turn off the lights. There are other phrasal verbs that cannot take objects, like I got up at 6 a.m. Then there are phrasal verbs that I cannot separate from each other. For example, to look after. I look after my brother, and not I look my brother after. There are other phrasal verbs that I can separate if I want to. For example, turn off. Turn the lights off. I've separated the phrasal verb. Or I can keep it together and say, turn off the lights. Phrasal verbs are difficult to memorize and learn because while some may look similar, they actually have completely different meanings. Some phrasal verbs have multiple meanings, which make it even more difficult to remember. In this guide, I'm going to share with you the most effective methods to studying and memorizing phrasal verbs. Here's one piece of advice, though, to remember. Quality over quantity. You could, if you wanted to, study and learn 200 phrasal verbs right now, but how many are you going to be able to use in the long term? Start with 1 or 2 phrasal verbs. Learn them well and practice them often until you're using them in your everyday conversation. Then add more to your list. All right, here we go.